And welcome back once again. I'm here with Al. Al, I understand that you had an exciting time in the kitchen on Friday.
I did. I had a very exciting time in the kitchen at the Nugget Casino in their kitchen there. It was in the steakhouse there. Ooh,
Oh my goodness, in the
delicious,
steakhouse.
yes.
I felt so bad. I wanted to be there with you, and
Well, next
unfortunately
time.
had other,
Yeah.
another commitment.
Right, next time.
But it sounds like you had a good time. You got some great food, and we're going to go and see that video, just a little bit. And it's different ways of using different varieties of tomatoes in salads.
Right.
Sounds healthy and yummy, too.
Let's go to the video.
Okay, we will, as soon as we get there.
Hi folks, Big Al here with Dina, who is the Director of Food and Beverage. Also with Bill, who is the Executive Chef here at the Nugget. The Brunt Nugget, that is, and I want to make sure I get that right. And what are we going to do today here?
Well, Chef is going to actually prepare for you the caprese salad today. It's on our menu in the Stockton Steakhouse.
Ah, Chef?
This salad is probably one of the most popular salads that we have because it's light, it's healthy, you can make it at home. We used 4 different kinds of tomatoes that you'll see that Chef is using. We use the regular tomato, a cherry tomato, which is extremely sweet. He uses a grape tomato, and then he uses what they call the yellow pear tomato, which is a great, great flavorful tomato. So he uses all 4. You can use any combination of those 4 that you want. You cut them up, you see he'll put them in the bowl. Just usually slice them in half for the small ones, and then dice up the bigger one.
Are those tomatoes grown in mostly here in the States, or are they grown in different places?
Most of them are grown here in the States, and sometimes they're hothouse, sometimes they're regular, but it doesn't really matter because what you're going to do is you're going to season it and combine it with some other things. And when you use that cherry tomato and you use that yellow pear tomato, you add a lot of sweetness that the other tomatoes may not have.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Very good. So you would mix the tomatoes, as far as I see what he's doing. You start out with the small tomatoes, and then you mix with big tomatoes also, and
Correct.
mix those up.
Yep, and you can use any combination that you want. This just is the combination of the 4 that we use here at the Nugget. And they're very, very flavorful. It's one of the most popular dishes we have because of the flavor and
see.
what we're going to do to it.
Why do you call that, give that salad that name? Is that something you dream up or something like that?
No, that's just a traditional salad name for this, the tomato, mozzarella, olive oil, basil, and it's an Italian name.
Well, that's what I wondered. I
Yeah.
wondered about that.
We add a little fancy flair to it.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. So basically what he's going to do is cut it all up, as you can see, and then he'll put it in the bowl, and then we'll talk about the other ingredients that he's going to add that are really going to make this an absolutely flavorful salad once he's finished with it. You see that he's cutting the mozzarella right now, and mozzarella is definitely pretty mild, but it's also moist and it's flexible. So what it does is it's not really for flavor, it's for texture. And mozzarella is going to absorb any flavor that you add with it, oils and seasonings. And that's what's really nice about mozzarella is it's not necessarily it doesn't have flavor until you add things to it that it starts to absorb. A lot of people don't know that about mozzarella cheese.
No, I didn't know that. I'm learning
Yep.
something
It's not-
new every day.
It's not just for pizza anymore.
Oh, okay.
Okay, he's also going to put in some red onions. Red onions are definitely a little sweeter. They're very good raw and tossed in with your salad. And then he's going to put in a combination of different things. Right now he's rolling his basil, and what he's going to do is he's going to chiffonade that. Basically that just means is he's going to cut it in little fine strips. Basil is part of the mint family, so it's really good for digestive, which is very helpful, and it's absolutely the most fragrant thing you'll ever smell if you've never smelled basil before. Now he's putting in a little bit of salt and pepper. That's going to bring out a lot of the flavor of the tomatoes and the cheese. And then he's going to also pour over it olive oil. Now, some of the health benefits to this salad is this. Your tomatoes have lycopene. Lycopene is what makes a tomato colorful and red. And it is very, very good for fighting cancer, which is very, very helpful. Now, he's also putting in olive oil. And olive oil is very good to control your cholesterol and also to help with heart disease. Now, he just poured over the balsamic vinegar. One thing about balsamic vinegar is it is basically aged 12, 18, or 25 years. The longer it's aged, the more flavorful it is. You can use balsamic vinegar by itself on your salad, or you can mix it with the olive oil to make a really nice coating.
That's what I wonder about. Is any? I know you said that the onions, that makes it the red onions a little sweeter. You wouldn't put other kind of onions in it because they wouldn't be the same.
You can, but you'll find that red is the sweetest of the onion that you can get. And you want this to have a little bit of sweetness to go with that mozzarella and the tomato.
You know, that's looking delicious already.
Yeah, you bet you can't wait to taste it.
Oh.
Now here at the Nugget, we serve it on a really nice cap of the red cabbage. So basically, that just adds to that wow factor. You can put it in a really nice glass bowl. You can put it on a plate by itself and drizzle some balsamic on the plate for decoration. So whether you're doing a nice dinner party or you want it for your holidays, this is probably one of the best choices that you can have, and people love to come here to the Nugget just for this salad.
For that salad.
Absolutely.
Now, what else do you serve this salad with? I mean, as far as salad alone, I mean, aside on a side. You know, sometimes, I mean, when I used to have a salad, I'd have, I don't know, like crackers or something. You don't do that.
You
That's
don't
the best
really,
salad.
you
No.
really don't need it, because if you look at the heartiness of this salad, it sort of speaks for itself. People will do this in a bowl of soup as their meal.
That's what
Some
I do.
people will put this on the table and all share it. And then what they'll do is they'll use this as their starter, and to get to some of the other great things that we have on our menu as well.
Well, I understand that I have a fork in my hand.
You have a mission to try
Yeah,
it.
that Big Al here, you know, I'm supposed to try this for the folks. And I don't do this for just everyone. I do it for the folks here. And folks, I'm going to try this for you, and I'm going to let you know how this tastes.
Make sure you get a little bit of all those ingredients,
Oh,
Al.
I'm going to get a little bit of this. I'm going to get a little bit of onion here. Oh, my goodness here.
Don't forget that mozzarella.
Oh, I want to get the mozzarella. I'm having a Italiano with the boys. And here I have the tomato here. Folks, here I go. Here I go. Well, you need to come here to the Nugget. Taste this salad. It is fantastic. And I mean,
Mouth-watering fantastic.
it is. Yeah. I understand also, if you want to show us a steak, now give us a little something about why it takes so long to cook a steak.
Yep. Chef Bill's
Well-
pulled out a couple steaks here for you.
Okay.
What we have here, these are two of our most popular steaks. This is a ribeye steak, which we hand cut here ourselves. It's a prime grade ribeye steak. As you can see, it has real nice marbling in it. And this is a 6-ounce fillet, which is also a very popular steak, especially for the ladies. They want to come in, they want to have a piece of steak, but they don't want to eat this 20-ounce. So we have this little 6-ounce fillet that absolutely melts in your mouth. Okay, and they're all charbroiled on an open charbroil and cooked to your flavor. All my cooks on the steakhouse line use temperature thermometers to determine the temperatures of the steaks, so we get it to you the way that you like it.
One of the nice parts, Al, about the fillets, that whether it's the 6 or the 10-ounce fillet, it's the most tender piece of meat that we carry. So it's going to melt in your mouth. We cook it either just on the grill with some salt and pepper, or we have some great toppings. The blue cheese crust is phenomenal. They put some blue cheese on the top and melt it on the salamander. We have a blackening spice. So really, whatever your taste buds is, how about pairing that filet with that beautiful tomato mozzarella caprese salad? You can't go wrong.
So what you're saying is what I'm going to have to do is come and bring one of my good friends here,
Yes,
lady friends here,
Yes.
and try some of the steak.
I think you should.
Is that what I hear you say?
Yep, because we have, as you'll see on our menu, we have some amazing side dishes. We've got some great potatoes and vegetables that you can get and share. You know, whether you're coming for a romantic dinner, a friendly dinner, or a party, we can take care of your needs here at the steakhouse with all of these great things.
You know, that really sounds good. Now, is this served every day or any time that you want to come in?
Any
Anytime?
day, all the time. This menu, we open at 5 o'clock every night, and then we close usually at 9 or 10 o'clock, depending on the night of the week. And then some special hours for holidays that you can call about as well.
That's right. Now, that is the Front Nugget, located at 160 and 372, where the telephone number is 751-6500.
Nice job, Al.
Listen, I remember that. Bill and I used to.
This is Stockman's Steakhouse.
And that is Stockman Steakhouse. Stockman Steakhouse. I like that, Stockman.
It's very catchy.
It is
Very catchy. Where you can come a party of 2 all the way to a party of 18.
Party of 2 or party of 18?
Yeah.
Hey,
you
that
can
sounds
pitch
good.
it.
Music also? Still have a little
Yep.
music?
Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Friday, Saturday, a little music there, folks. The Stockman Steakhouse at the Front Nugget. See you here.
Well, I'm certainly hungry now.
Yes.
Jeez.
Wasn't that delicious?
That looked very delicious, and
Yeah.
it's amazing that they're saying that tomatoes do help prevent cancer, and some researches and things like that. And Stockman Steakhouse, what about those steaks?
Those steaks, I tell you, one was 20 ounce and the other was 6 ounce. The 20 ounce, ooh, that baby was so big. We didn't cook them, but we just wanted to show you that Stockman steak. They have steaks there in the steakhouse, quite nice. That's why they call it a steakhouse.
And I've eaten there, and it's great food. So we'll be
Yes.
back after this message.